Hello, my friend. Welcome to New Arcadia. I'm Gabriel, and I'll be your guide. I know you're studying hard, pass your exams, succeed academically, or to get the position you want. And I acknowledge everything you're doing. But I'm here to remind that taking care of yourself is as important as hitting the books. You can go ahead and make sure that the space you are is as quiet and dark as it could be. You can shut the curtains or the drawers. You turn off the lights or dim them. Once you do it, find yourself in a comfortable position. It could be lying on the bed, face up, with your limbs splayed, or sitting comfortably on a chair, with your feet firm on the floor, your hands over your laps, palms facing up or down, whichever you prefer. Take your time. You can pause this video if necessary. And once you're sure your place is quiet and dark, and you assumed a comfortable position, lying or seated comfortably, go ahead and close your eyes, locking them shut, and roll your eyeballs a little bit upward. Keep them like that. Close your eyes and roll your eyeballs a little bit upward and keep them like that. Taking a deep breath in, letting go. Remember that what you're going to experience here with me, it's exactly what you need to experience. I want you to remember that it doesn't matter how noisy your surroundings may be. Your focus will be locked on my voice and my guidance. You may hear a car crossing the street in front of your place, someone crossing the corridor outside the room you're in, but it doesn't matter how noisy your environment may get. Your focus will be locked on my voice, and nothing, absolutely nothing, will disrupt your peace. Take another deep breath in, let it go, slowly, gently. I want you to remember that keeping yourself still and motionless all the way will increase your relaxation. You can scratch your body, stretch, move a little bit. It's okay. If you like doing it, do it. But remember that the more still and motionless you stay, the better your relaxation will be. The more still and motionless you stay, the better your relaxation will be. One more deep breath in, letting it go. Remembering that what you're about to experience is like going to the movies. You walk into the movie theater, you take your seat, the lights go down, the screen before your eyes flicker to life. And the world outside the movie theater kind of ceases to exist as you get engrossed in the movie. You may laugh when you find something funny. You cry when you find something sad. But the movie is not real. The characters are not real. But your reaction to them are very real. Taking a deep breath in, letting go, keeping your eyes locked shut, your eyeballs roll upward, returning your awareness to your body and nothing else. The whole awareness, the whole attention, the whole focus locked shut on my voice and on your body. Listening very carefully to my voice. I want you to imagine a glowing puddle between your feet. Imagine a glowing puddle, glowing, glittering puddle between your feet. And as you imagine it, this puddle start to flow sideways. Puddle start to flow sideways, and it sprawls under the soles of your feet. As you take a deep breath in, and let it go, noticing this glowing puddle sprawling all over the soles of your feet, and you're feeling a funny tingly sensation that's very pleasant to feel. And as this glowing liquid starts sprawling, it flows upward, all the way up your ankles, up your lower legs, all the way up to your knees. And as this glowing liquid flows, it spreads a wave of relaxation that numbs your lower legs. And just like that, as you notice this glowing liquid flowing upward all the way to your knee, you realize your feet and your lower leg going numb, limp, and loose. your feet, your lower leg, numb, limp, loose. You can feel them. You can't feel them. You can try to move them, but you can't. But it's a very satisfying, relaxing sensation. And as you take another deep breath in and letting go, you notice the same liquid flowing upward over your upper leg, all the way to your pelvis. This glowing liquid keep it flowing upward, spreading a wave of relaxation that numbs your upper leg and your pelvis. As you keep noticing this glowing liquid flowing upward, all the way up your pelvis, you notice that you lose control of your lower body. The whole body from the waist down completely limp and loose. You can't feel your legs, can't feel your feet, you can't feel your pelvis. The whole body from the waist down completely numb. But it's a very comforting sensation. You let it go. You surrender to relaxation. As you take another deep breath in, let it go. The glowing liquid keeps crawling upward. It flows over your lower back, all the way up to your upper back. Then it goes over your shoulders. From your shoulders, it sprawls down your chest. From your chest, it goes down to your belly. And as soon as it reaches your belly, it starts swirling around your belly button. And for your belly button, this glowing liquid goes upward again, all the way up to your shoulders again. But this time, the liquid goes down your upper arms, going down your upper arms all the way to your elbows, all the way to your elbows. From your elbows, it goes down your lower arm, all the way down to your wrists. From your wrists, goes all the way down to your hands, your palms, your fingers, your thumb, the tip of your fingers, your nails. And just like that, your entire body, from the neck down, numb, limp, and loose. Your entire body, from the neck down, numb, limp, and loose. And it's a very satisfying, liberating sensation. You satisfy yourself with it. As you take one more deep breath in, let it go. Flowing liquid relaxation flows up your neck and runs down your jaw, washing your jaw. And you notice your jaw hanging loose. You let go of your jaw and let it hang loose, really. Once you let your jaw hang loose, you allow the liquid to flow up your nose, around the nostrils. Then over your eyes, keeping your eyes locked shut. Your eyeballs roll upward, and the liquid flowing all the way up to the crown of your head, and then flowing down the back of your head, the back of your neck, and sideways to both of your ears. And just like that, your entire body goes numb, limp, and loose. You can try to move your body, but you can't, because it's surrounded by us. It's surrendered by relaxation. Your whole body numb, limp, and loose. You satisfy yourself with the sensation. The deep breath in, letting go. You enjoy the peace you deserve. As you enjoy this peace, I want you to imagine yourself acing your test, delivering all right answers, writing down essays, demonstrating you know what you're doing. Picture yourself in the exam test. You're sitting in the chair among other students. Everyone's concentrated on their tests, and you are concentrated on yours. As you imagine the scene, picture yourself picking the right answers. Picture yourself knowing what to answer. Picture yourself filling up boxes, ticking boxes, doing whatever you're told to, doing whatever the test asks from you. Because you got it. The same way you fear failing this test, the same way you imagine worst case scenarios, you can also imagine great outcomes. But in the end, it's the dominant feeling that dictates the outcomes. It's okay to feel a little nervous before a test, but it's also normal to be 100% sure you're about to do a great job, even though you're a little nervous. So, when you're heading to your school, your college, or university, or whatever, about to take the test, just remember that it's okay to feel a little nervous, but if you feel butterflies in your stomach, interpret that as a reminder that you already know everything you need to know. You already know what to do. You already know what you're capable of. You study hard, you hit the books, you dedicate, you focus. You're about to be rewarded for that. But remember, taking care of yourself is as important as studying. Balance is everything. Focus on your studies, but also give yourself some leisure time, quality leisure time. Get yourself some good sleep. Get yourself healthy food. Allow yourself to stroll in the park, chill at the beach, do whatever floats your boat. Those are not simple frivolities. Those are important features of your success. Because treating yourself shows how much you want to see yourself succeeding. So remember, it's always important to reward yourself while you're studying. Study when you have to study. Have fun when it's time to have fun. Both things go hand in hand. Both things coexist in perfect harmony. And now, I'll give yourself a moment of silence. And during the silence, I want you to picture yourself writing your essays, doing your tests. This is an exercise for you to envision the future. This is an exercise for you to imagine how the test will look like. The situations you create in your head are likely to happen in real life. If you can imagine the worst case scenario, you can also imagine the best case scenario. But that's what you're gonna do right now. You're going to imagine the best case scenario. Picture yourself in a room with other students and taking your test. And as you imagine it, picture yourself acing the test, answering all questions with conviction, knowing that you know all the answers, and If you forgot an answer, picture yourself remembering about it quickly. Every time you feel like you have doubt, you're gonna pause, think with yourself, and figure out the answer smoothly, easily, because you got it out. Picture it. Your eyes closed, locked shut. Your eyeballs roll upward. And your focus locked in the scenario you create in your head. Go ahead. Taking another deep breath in, letting go, and remember, if you imagine yourself acing the test, it means you can make it happen in real life. Whatever you create in your imagination, you can make it happen in real life, one way or another. So keep this in mind next time you hit the books, that you already have everything you need to succeed, and you will succeed. You can listen to this meditation as many times you want between your study sessions. Thank you very much for staying with me until now. I invite you to subscribe to my channel and like this video and show it to anyone who you know who needs support. Once again, thank you very much for staying with me. And remember, you got this. Hope to see you soon.